Good morning, family. Today is the 6th day of counting the Omer, and today's focus is on joy. Joyful, not in the spiritual sense, but as a deep spiritual quality that we are called to grow into as we prepare our hearts and minds for Pentecost, the day when the gift of the Holy Spirit was given. As we count each day, we are not just counting numbers, we are preparing ourselves as a bride prepares for her wedding. We are learning to take on the attributes of the Messiah, the ones required of us, to be part of the marriage supper of the Lamb. Paul writes in Philippians 4:4, "Rejoice in Yahweh always." Again I will say rejoice. And James reminds us in chapter 1 verses 2-3, "My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into various trials, knowing that the testing of your faith produces patience." This kind of joy is not a fleeting feeling or a moment of emotional high, but a calm delight rooted in trust, knowing that Yahweh sees the end from the beginning, and that every trial is shaping us into his image. We are not being punished, far from it. We are being purified, refined, strengthened. And remember, Yahweh can create heaven and earth, but one thing he does not create, and that is character. That is our part. And that's what this journey is all about. Every day that we meditate on these attributes, we are being transformed. And sometimes the people around us, especially those who are not in the truth, will be used to test us. So he can see how we respond, to show what is really in us. And if needed, the tests will repeat until that attribute is formed. I encourage you to dig deeper and go into the Blue Letter Bible. Even a simple word like joy opens up so much. The Greek words used are Strong's G5479 and its root word G5463. These appear in the words of the Messiah 28 times, and according to E.W. Bullinger, who is considered the expert on biblical numerology, the number 28 represents spiritual perfection on earth. That is no coincidence. We are learning to live in the mindset of tomorrow while we are still walking through today. And Paul says in Romans 4:22-24 that our faith is accounted as righteousness. That means every day, as we get back up, try again and press towards the goal, we are being shaped, counted as righteous. Judgment Day won't be about us. We're being judged now. And in the end, we will be Yahweh's testimony, living proof that through Messiah it is possible to be transformed, that the excuse, "Jesus did it all, so I don't have to," falls apart when he parades his perfected bride, clothed not only in imputed righteousness, but revealed in glory and paraded in victory before the world. We must learn to live in the mindset that joy comes in the morning, even when these trials surround us. Why? Because the goal is not to destroy us, but to perfect us and purify us. We rejoice in the trials Yahweh allows because they are shaping our character, balancing our temperament, so that we can teach others his ways in the age to come. Remember, we are still living in the 6th day, but we fix our eyes on the 7th, the day of rest, the reward, the eternal joy. So count it all for joy, and let that joy transform your mind into the mind of Christ. Thank you, family. Have a blessed day.